in recording. So if you're live, go ahead and type in hashtag live and where you're watching from, what city, state, maybe the country. And if you're watching replay, let me know, hashtag replay, and where are you from? City, country, state. Different order. All right, I am live on Facebook and I am going to share inside our group, which is Friends and Health. So if you know someone or yourself who needs daily motivation and inspiration in the wellness journey, this is the place to be. Sometimes we have our beautiful challenges. We just finished our amazing 5-day movement challenge. Ooh, where we worked on the muscles that need help the most. Welcome everyone. My name is Nadia Touch. I'm certified health, life and fitness coach. I help men and women in the 50s to lose stubborn 20 pounds so they can finally fit in clothes they want to fit and keep it this way through a transformation of lifestyle and habit change. I'm also a passionate advocate of Shaklee products beyond organic quality for your everyday use. And today we have a conversation on healthy sweets. Guess why? Because Valentine's Day is coming. Why not? We are going to go to the store thinking, what can I get for my loved ones? And probably what comes to our mind very fast is, how about something sweet? Chocolates, isn't it? So who is with me? Are you thinking about chocolates and flowers on Valentine's, or just chocolates or something else? So we're going to talk about the healthy sweetness today. If you like topics like this, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Natural Power 100. That's where videos like this are instantly uploaded. And if you click the little bell on the right from subscribe, you will also be notified as soon as the video is posted, and you can watch it at your convenience. Also, you can join my newsletter, nadiatouch.com/newsletter. And usually on Thursdays, you receive an email with fun topics. Yesterday, you probably received an email on what sugar substitute can I use? What fun recipes can I make? And I also invited you to today's talk. So there are different opportunities to enjoy health and wellness conversations. Also, if you're interested in Shaklee products, so maybe the person who invited you has a connection with Shaklee Wellness Store, please go ahead and check it out. For pretty much any area of your healthy lifestyle is there, from nutrition to household. What else do we have? We have Wellness Center. Wellness Center is designed for topics on health and wellness and really focusing on how you can utilize those Shaklee products for your wellness needs, as well as business opportunity for online. All right, I believe I mentioned most of it. And if you would be curious to get into understanding, okay, how can I change my lifestyle and my habits? Those seem to be the most difficult part of our lives. Just it's hard to change them. It takes something, it takes a while, it takes time as well. Feel free to let me know, maybe send me a personal message or schedule a conversation with me while you're responding to my email, for example, that you received on Thursday, and let's talk about it. Let's discover. Are you ready to dive in? Healthy sweets. So what comes to your mind when you hear healthy sweets? What's the first word that comes to you? In my mind, I'm thinking about dark chocolate. So that's my healthy sweet. And then is an array of other options that can be together with dark chocolate or go after that. So what's yours? Healthy sweets. And the problem I see, let me know if it's something that you would resonate with me. When we think about Valentine's or giving something to our loved ones for Valentine's or any other holiday, birthday, let's say New Year's, what other holidays do we have where we tend to give sweets? We just go to the store and we find something that might be enjoyable, but the person who receives, okay, watching from Fairfield, thank you, Bob, always first, great. Dark chocolate, yes, sweet fruit, dates. Okay, very nice. Thank you for responding. And the problem I see that it's a lot of sweets we receive. Oh, if you're a teacher, you bring a lot of those home. And the giver has a good intention. It's gifting appreciation, it's gifting love, it's gifting attention, it's gifting acknowledgement, gratitude. And receiver, especially the person who is already thinking about health and watching the diet, to be polite, we receive those sweet gifts and then we go home and what do we try to do? Do we try to re-gift them? Have you done that before? Do we try to bring them to work so other people can consume? Yes, I've done that. I'm guilty of that. Do we actually go straight to the trash can and unfortunately throw them away? Do we put them in a pantry for better times? I've done that too. And maybe even never touch them until they go bad and then they go to the trash can. Or we put them on the dining room table or the kitchen table, hoping that our family members will eat, or we start consuming them. And in the worst case, it goes actually through our mouth and in our system. So where are you? Where do you find yourself? I'm just so curious. If you're a person who have been in health and wellness for a while, you probably have less damaging answer, but so many of us do what we know common sense tells us not to do. We eat the sweets. Even if we receive a good, healthy sweet, let's say dark chocolate, aren't we so tempted to eat it, and then after a while of several pieces, you think that's a little too much. No matter how good it is, even good needs to have a balance. Throw away. Yeah. So I'm talking to either you or people who you care about, who still don't have that willpower to say no to sweets. And I'm talking to you if you're thinking, what can I do to still acknowledge my loved ones and not damage their healthy weight, their weight goals, or just them being healthy? What else can I give and still being received by them in the way they know they're loved and appreciated? Are you with me? So point number one, let's look at it and let's look at why do we give those sweets? Why do we give the sweets? Valentine's, we want to appreciate our loved ones, right? Is it true? Do you want to say that you love? Do you want to say, hey, I'm really grateful for what you do? Hi, Yvette, thanks for watching. So why do we give the sweets, whether they're healthy or not? And when you're on the receiver side, how do you receive them? What do you want to feel? This is our keyword today. What do you want to feel when you receive gifts, or let's say sweets? So on the side of the giver, what feeling are you looking for from yourself when you're gifting? Because it's also a gesture of the giver to have a feeling that I'm gifting something that is well appreciated and received. What feeling are you looking for the receiver to feel when you give that gift? And when you're a receiver, what feeling are you looking for when you receive the gift? This is our keyword, feeling. Point number 2 here is, why do we love sweets? So let's look at it from a big perspective. Why do we like sweets? Have you heard of the expression emotional eating or self-medication with food? So my question to you, if you find yourself that you're really addicted to sweets, or you know someone, the question is, I feel, it's actually not the question, it's fill the blanks. I feel, you continue, when I want sweets because, and fill the blank. For example, this is my case. I feel a little tired when I want dark chocolate and tea because I want to reward myself. I am feeling tired and I'm feeling somewhat not appreciated because I want to reward myself. So I'm looking for a reward. So what feeling, again, we are going back to the feeling, what feeling are you looking for, fulfill, or avoid when you're craving sweets? That particular moment, it is the world of discovery when you realize you're actually craving for almost the same feeling all the time. When you're craving for sweets that particular time. For me, it's usually in the middle of the afternoon. I'm really craving a reward. I'm not sure if I'm feeling a little tired, maybe overwhelmed. Yes, I'm looking for somewhat avoiding that feel of overwhelmed, and I'm looking for being acknowledged. So I crave sweets. What will be you? Because there's always something. If you say, oh no, I'm not craving for anything, I invite you to discover and actually accept that there is always something. There is something you're craving for. And for so many of us, because we are craving for that feeling that gives us that pleasure, gives us relaxation, gives us satisfaction as the reward, it's easy for us to actually crave and consume sweets because they're easy accessible. They give us quick reward, endorphins kick in, happiness hormone is there, and we feel great until right after we finish eating and we feel crappy. Once you know what feeling you're craving for, I recommend you actually start reading it now. The book of Power of Habit. If you listen to my videos or talk to me in the past, you probably heard this. The Power of Habit. This will discover the whole world for you, how to set your new habits, how to tweak your old destructive habits to a new level of lifestyle that you know you want for your goals. The Power of Habit. So here's how habit goes. The same thing with sweets. There's a stimuli. I'm tired or overwhelmed. Or I'm already smelling that chocolate or ice cream or cake or French fries in this case too. Number 2, what comes in is our physical reaction that you can't do anything about that. Saliva comes in, my emotions comes in, so I am taking an action to eat it. And number 3, I receive reward. Endorphins kick in, I feel happy. Stimuli, action, actually it's reaction and action, and reward. Let's say I will always be looking for that, not the right word. I will be feeling overwhelmed because it's very intense work that I do in the morning. I will feel this way in the afternoon. Stimuli is there. People will be giving you chocolates and gifts are there. What you choose, your action, is what you can actually tweak. And reward will be there too, because you're not really removing stimuli. You're still giving your brain that reward of happiness, but your action can be altered. Whether you're a receiver and even a giver, I'm actually talking more to givers right now. Think about how can you gift to a person who will feel appreciated by you? A way of still feeling that reward, talking of the habit, but in less destructive or non-destructive way at all. I'm talking about either less edible, well, edible but less destructive, or non-edible way. So what is that action? What is that middle of the habit we can do? Okay, speaking of healthy sweets, you can probably stand back and you say, okay, dark chocolate is good. I will do my best to find a video on options of dark chocolate, what to look for, what brands you can find that will be the best options of dark chocolates. And then you can add, let's say, nuts. I love nuts. Sea salt with it. There's so many goodness options there. If you know that the person likes, in my case, for example, green tea or any kind of healthy option drink, why not? Flowers, this is towards non-edible ways. So let me switch to what does, again, we're talking in that action, middle part of the habit. Let's have non-destructive, non-edible ways of gifting, which still gives you that sweetness, that is non-edible sweetness. But the reward is still, your brain is happy, your emotions are happy, your body is happy. Are you following me? So the healthy sweetness that is non-edible, I call it nourishment menu. Have you heard it from me? The nourishment menu. If you're gifting a gift, sit back and think about what does this person really likes or loves that make that person feel loved, relaxed, nourished, excited. What do they love doing? You need some ideas? Do they like flowers? I think everybody loves receiving flowers, any particular type of flowers. How about a book? How about massage or going to the spa or date night? Speaking of quality time, if you ever read the book, 5 Love Languages, if you know what primary love language for that person, it will be easier for you to choose that gift of sweetness. You know, it's interesting enough, but I heard that cleaning services is not a bad idea either. So there's just some options of what people may like. And again, it's up to you to really sit back and think, okay, I'm giving this gift to this person. What can it be that they really will enjoy? All right, folks, what do you think? Healthy sweets. We are talking about gifting and receiving in the way it still helps our lifestyle, it still supports our wellness goals, it still supports in the way that they're not destructive. Whether it's edible healthy sweet or non-edible sweetness, what we're striving at is to keep those habits that our body is still looking forward bring in that pleasure, whatever feels right for our body to produce this endorphins and happiness chemicals, we will do that. So the non-edible way, I think it's my favorite way. There's so many options. The body receives it in the way you will feel loved, you will feel relaxed, and you still have that reward that the body is looking for. So I'm curious, before you go, do you already have some ideas that you may not have had before the call? What can it be? Don't have to say it about the person, just say, oh, this will be good for healthy sweetness gift from me or to me. Oh, even better, put it for you. So the other side, when they watch the video, now they know. Great tip. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for listening. Before you go ahead and leave me some comments, maybe some appreciation from this conversation, maybe some ideas you already got. Maybe you would like to add something to the conversation. And we are starting our Prove It challenge with 7-day cleans next week. It's pretty much too late to join, but if you're interested, let us know. In my group, we usually start the first week of each month. And yes, we chose the week of Valentine's. Isn't that the commitment? If you feel you need accountability and just inspiration on your wellness journey, we have Friends and Health Facebook group that does just that. It is a free group, but it's closed group. So you need to knock and answer 3 questions, and hopefully we will let you in. All right, happy Valentine's to everyone, and think of healthy sweets that give you that sweetness and still help you stay on the wellness journey. I will see you soon in the community, and thank you so much for watching.